Hello exiles and welcome. So this video is about probably one of the best ways to farm experience right now, and essentially how I got to level 100 in Mirage League on day 2. Um, it took me around 36 hours of playtime, but this is with the kind of asterisk that I am on EU servers, so it would have been probably quite a bit lower without all of the crashes and rollbacks that we had here. So, what do we do for XP now? It's not 5 ways anymore. We did it last league because there was no breach, but now that breach is in the game again, or rather, now that you can choose breach again, um, yeah, we return to that. Breach is back, and it is back stronger than ever, probably. We combine it with Beyond, kind of a classic combo for XP, as well as Shrines. If you can fit Delirium, I think it is actually pretty good. Um, you can get Delirium Mirror on there, maybe using Delirium Orbs as well. Could be an option. And again, anything just for more monsters is basically what we want. Outside of that, we take the entire top hat for map mod effect. Obviously, we take pack size. Basically, we are just making our maps have as many mobs as possible. So how does this look like? Well, we're gonna do a map real quick. We use 3 Scarabs of Instability, because that's the limit. You can't use any more than that for whatever reason. Old Breach Scarab did not have this limit. And then otherwise, we're just putting some extra shrines and extra magic pack size on here. These 3 Scarabs are pretty variable. You can put basically anything you want here. I just figured shrines and magic pack size are pretty good. They tend to give a lot of mobs. Okay, so let's go. Kind of general strategy is pop 3 breaches, collect all the shrines that are nearby, and start blasting. So that's the first one. Let's see the second one. Yeah. That. And there's the third one. As you can see, the visual clarity is basically non-existent with this build. I actually think if you play like a build that spams less projectiles and is actually slightly slower clearing, you would be ironically faster than this simply because you would produce a lot less lag. I'm gonna loot the map later. Just gonna let that drop here. Looting at the end is actually fine with this because you are relying on Shrine and Inspired Learning buffs the way I play it, but yeah, you can loot as you go, especially if you have like a really strict filter, which I guess is optimal if you farm purely for experience. All of the breaches, we only got 5 this map. Usually you get 6, sometimes you get 7. Unlucky, I guess. I think somewhere. Divine Orb. Right, check Nameless here for the content. What's this? Crowwood Shank. Nothing. As expected. It's halfway decent. Nobody rolls. I guess we take this. Yeah, nothing too great as expected. So yeah, at the end, I would usually do the Mirage at the end. You can do them at the start if you want to. Just don't like interrupt in the middle of your map. You know, shrine buffs and stuff don't carry over. There is a wish that gives you increased experience or Monstrous guild in Mirage. That one is the obvious best. Next best thing would be anything that adds extra monsters. I don't see any of that here, so I just gonna take this because it gives me explode, which makes me faster. If you find something like more currency and stuff dropped, you can just take that as well, obviously. Same strategy in here. We are just gonna pop all of the breaches. You're almost always gonna have breaches in here, especially on dunes, which is a pretty small map. It's very unlikely that you do not have any breaches. Most of the time you even have 2 or 3. It's actually very rare to even only get 1. So, killing the rest here. Goes pretty quick, as you can see. Right, I'm gonna loot all of this later. I'm not gonna bore you with that. Yeah, the one last thing to talk about, I guess, is the loot. If we're already at the topic, it was actually pretty good. I wave exiled all of my tabs. I'm at around 130 divines. I'm probably gonna buy like a headhunter right after recording this video. For a strategy that is mostly for experience, this is actually very, very good. And yeah, if you have like a fast clearing build, I can definitely recommend doing this. Reach is really, really strong for XP. So yeah, I hope you had a great league start. I certainly had, despite all of the technical issues. And goodbye.